this class we are going to see about what is meant by fuel supply system and how we are updated ourselves from the past day to recent days and what are the technologies which we are using nowadays in the recent cars in order to supply the fuel. And first we need to find out, first we need to get a definition about what is the fuel supply system. That is fuel supply system. Actually fuel supply system is a system which will supply correct amount of fuel to the combustion chamber in order to obtain the power. This is the simple definition. Of the fuel supply system. For what purposes we are supplying the fuel inside the combustion chamber? As we are studying about for past days, we are studying about the working and construction, the working of the petrol and diesel engine. And in that we have seen about the power store. That is the third stroke is power store. In order to obtain the power, we need to supply correct amount of air fuel mixture. Either it is a petrol engine or if it is a diesel engine, we need to supply first air, then we need to inject the correct amount of fuel inside the combustion chamber in order to obtain the power. For what purposes we are using, for what purposes we need to produce this power? Because at the time of expansion, that is at the time of power store, the fuel suddenly get low and more amount of pressure will create about the cylinder, about the piston head. When this pressure, more of the this pressure, what is the use of pressure means? This pressure will press this, move the piston downward. So the crankshaft starts to rotate. So in order to obtain this power, we need correct amount of air fuel mixture inside the combustion chamber. And in order to supply the correct amount of air fuel mixture, we are using the fuel supply system. This is the first thing. Next, in older days, we have when the people starts to move from one place to another place, they have invented first. We have invented about wheel. At the time, there is no usage of the fuel. There is no usage of fuel, or there is no usage of the carpet and all. Then the people starts to use steam. At the time also, there is no invention of carpet and all. But when the people starts to use fossil fuel, that is fossil fuel means crude oil. From the crude oil, we are extracting different parameters, that is petrol or diesel or LPG or CNG or propane or methane or some kind of plastic items and all. This whole product will all get extracted from a single component, crude oil. When the people use the fossil fuel in order to run the vehicle, they have started to build their own device, that is carburetor. That is, the carburetor is a mechanical device. Is used for two main purposes. The first purpose is for automation purpose. Automation. What is automation means? A single drop of petrol is split into n number of drops. That process is called automation. This process is done by using of carburetor. This is the first process of carburetor. And the second one is vaporization. That single splitted n drop is converted into vapor stage. For these two purposes, we are using an external device, that is a mechanical device. It is called as a carburetor. This is the use of the carburetor. In a simple word, we can say that is the carburetor is a mechanical device, is used to supply correct amount of air fuel mixture to the engine. This is the first technology which was invented in order to use the fossil fuel. After that, there are some drawbacks in the carburetor. That is, when the engine is running at the ideal speed or at the maximum speed, the carburetor not able to supply the correct amount of fuel. That is, the engine either may be running in rich condition or in lean condition. That is a rich mixture or lean mixture. So the mileage of the fuel particular vehicle is get dropped, and the performance levels also get dropped, and the emissions are producing more. In order to overcome all this problem, the people, the industries persons invent or found some solution to that from carburetor we are shifting to injector. That is injector. Here the injector may be either it may be a single hole, that is there will be a single hole only, or double hole, single hole or multi hole, and then there will be lots of types of that. Let's say simply injector is a mechanical device which will inject correct amount of fuel into the combustion chamber. From this injection it's split into two types, that is MPFA system, that is multi-point fuel injection system, that is CRDA system, that is common rail direct injection system. This MPFA system is suitable only for petrol engine, that is for SA engine only, and it is CRDA, common rail direct injection. This system is adapted only for diesel engine. The working principles are same only. What is the main difference between MPFA and common rail? Means in common rail with direct injection there will be a common rail, that is there will be common pipe, and in that pipe based upon the number of cylinders the injector will be placed. When we measure the pressure in this common rail, it will be around 1200 psi, like that. There will be a huge amount of pressure will be maintained at that common rail, and based upon the number of cylinders, the number of injector will be placed near the combustion chamber. This is CRD, common rail direct injection. The heavy amount of pressure in the diesel will get you will injected into the combustion chamber. So when we inject that much of pressure, the fuel will get burned inside the combustion chamber completely. And nowadays we are using, and apart from that, and along with that MPFA and CRDA, we are using actually this MPFA and this CRDA is mainly for only for controlling fuel purpose. Controlling fuel purpose. But in order to obtain the power, we need air. So we are using turbocharger or supercharger. In a simple way, we can say that in order to get a combustion, we need two things. One is fuel and another is air. By using the MPFA system or CRDA system, MPFA or CRDA system, we can able to control the amount of fuel into the combustion chamber. In order to control the amount of air only, we are using two more external devices. That is, if it is a petrol engine, we are using supercharger, and if it is a diesel engine, it is a turbocharger. And these are the things which we are studying in the fuel supply system. In a simple way, a fuel supply system means supplying correct amount of fuel into the combustion chamber. That is from fuel tank. How we are supplying the fuel from the fuel tank to combustion chamber. And these are the technologies which we have updated by ourselves from the past to the recent days. That is from carburetor to fuel injection system, and fuel injection system is further classified into MPFA system and CRDA system. All these technologies are implemented in order to give correct amount of performance, in order to obtain correct amount of performance, and at the same time we need to reduce emission. And this is the today's topic.